Hello, so this is part 2 of the Heart Healthy booklet. So what we're going to be focusing on today is our whole grains, fruits and vegetables, dairy products, oils, eggs, meat, legumes, and nuts, and then our fats. So we've already done that. So we start with our whole grains, which is your breads, cereals, pasta, and starchy vegetables. They're rich in iron, fiber, and B vitamins. Choose 5 to 8 or more servings a day. Limit servings to 1 to 2 per meal to help manage blood sugar levels. A serving is 1 slice of bread, half a cup of cooked rice or pasta, half a cup of cooked cereal, half a cup to 3/4 cup of dry cereal, 1 cup of low-fat soup, half a cup of starchy vegetables. The majority of your bread and cereal selection should be rich in whole grains. Processed products such as crackers, pastas, mixes, and soups may contain too much sodium and solid fat. Choose lower sodium or low saturated fat options. Individuals with diabetes or elevated triglycerides may need to help to limit their intake of these foods. Grains are high in carbohydrate, which should be consumed at regular intervals in moderation. Fruits and vegetables, high in vitamins, minerals, and fiber, low in fat, sodium, and contain no cholesterol. Choose 7 to 10 servings daily. Limit servings to 1 or 2 per meal to help manage blood sugars. Whole fruit is better than juice. Select vegetables of all colors, dark green, red, orange, and yellow. Caution, canned vegetables may contain 20 to 200 times as much sodium as fresh or frozen. Olives, avocados, and coconut are high in calories. Fruit and vegetables are a good source of phytochemicals and antioxidants. Fruits and vegetables are an important source of nutrients, which help reduce the risk of cardiovascular disease. Dairy products. Dairy products are a good source of protein, calcium, phosphorus, riboflavin, and vitamins A and D. Choose 2 to 3 low-fat servings daily. Regular dairy products are rich in saturated fat and should be avoided. Limit servings to 1 or 2 per meal to manage blood sugar levels. A serving is 1 cup of skim milk, half a cup of 1%, 1 cup of low-fat or non-fat or low-fat yogurt, 1 ounce of low-fat cheese, and half a cup of low-fat cottage cheese. Better cheese choices have less than 2 grams of saturated fat per ounce. Better ice cream choices have less than 3 grams of saturated fat per 2/3 cup. A portion of ice cream is 2/3 cup. Are you eating more? Having trouble getting below whole or 2% milk? Taper down slowly. First try 1.5% milk, then change to 1% milk, then to 0.5% milk, and then finally to skim. Know your daily alternatives. So we have almond, cashew, coconut, and oat milk are not good sources of protein. Oils. High in fat and calories, some oils are rich in vitamin E, A, and monounsaturated fatty acids. Limit to 5 servings daily if you're trying to lose weight. So a serving is 1 teaspoon of oil or margarine, 1 teaspoon of reduced fat margarine, 1 tablespoon of salad dressing, 2 teaspoons of mayonnaise, 1 tablespoon of Caesar nuts. Most vegetable oils are low in saturated fat and are an acceptable part of a heart-healthy diet. Monounsaturated oils are a great choice. So that's like olive oil, canola oil, nuts, and seeds. Compared to palm and coconut, vegetable oils contain less of the type of saturated fat that raises blood cholesterol. Foods cooked in or made with solid fat, which is like butter, lard, shortening, margarine, such as fried seafood, French fries, chips, cakes, pastries, cookies, and crackers usually contain more saturated fats and should be avoided. So this one's a little longer. So fish, poultry, and cholesterol. Rich in protein, B vitamin, iron, and minerals. Limit to 6 ounces, 2 servings of cooked meat per day. Enjoy at least 2 servings of fish each week. A serving is 3 ounce cooked, the size of a deck of cards. A well-balanced vegetarian approach can provide adequate protein. Fish. Especially good choice of fish are those rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which include sardines, salmon, tuna, mackerel, herring, and lake trout. Avoid deep-fried fish and shellfish. Safe guidelines for adults from the Maine CDC. So, 1 meal per week of brook trout, landlocked salmon. 2 meals per week of all other freshwater fish. 4 meals per week of stripped bass and bluefish. Do not eat lobster, tamale. For women of childbearing age and children under the age of 8, avoid striped bass, bluefish, swordfish, shark, and all freshwater fish, except brook trout and landlocked salmon. Limit albacore tuna to 1 meal per week and light tuna to 2 meals per week. Brook trout and landlocked salmon may be eaten 1 per meal per month. Poultry. Chicken, turkey, and Cornish hens are choices. Ground poultry should be 93% lean or higher. Avoid duck and avoid deep-fried poultry. Dietary cholesterol. New research is reviewed before heart-healthy nutrition guidelines are updated. Current guidelines state there is not enough evidence to link a high dietary intake of cholesterol to high blood levels of cholesterol. Eggs, meat, legumes, and nuts. So for eggs, avoid raw eggs. Only 1 egg per day or less is a safe guideline for most people. 2 egg whites or 1/4 cup of egg substitution can be used in place of 1 whole egg. Meat. Select lean cuts, round cuts, loin cuts, 90 to 95% lean ground meat, moose, venison, American buffalo, not bear. A marinade will make lesser cuts tender. Caution though, some marinades are high in sodium. Trim all excess fat before cooking. Use cooking methods that add little fat, so bake, braise, boil, broil, grill, microwave, poach, roast, sauté, stew, stir fry. Select red meats 2 to 3 times per week. Most red meats are rich in saturated fat. Legumes, dry beans, peas, and soy contain fiber, which help to lower blood cholesterol levels. Legumes are virtually free of total fat, saturated fat, and cholesterol. If using canned legumes, drain in a colander and rinse under running water to reduce the sodium content. Nuts, rich in monosaturated fat, a good type of fat, but also high in calories. Can be part of a heart-healthy diet, but consume sparingly if you're trying to avoid weight gain. Purchase unsalted or lightly salted varieties. Peanut butter, like nuts, is most monosaturated fat, but high in calories. Consume in moderation. So then we have this cool little thing that talks about your fats and where you get them. So you got your saturated fats over here, where they're found. Eating very little saturated fat is the goal of a heart-healthy diet. Reducing your intake of saturated fat should lower your total and LDL of serum cholesterol. And then we have our unsaturated fat. So then we have monosaturated fat, which are found in olives, olive oil, canola oil, nuts, and seeds. When polyunsaturated and monosaturated fat is substituted for saturated fat, your cholesterol numbers should improve. And then we come down here to our polyunsaturated fat. So we got our trans fats. Previous sources of fat used to be deep fried foods, margarine, and fat used in pastries, sweets, and coffee whiteners. Trans fats. Sources: vegetable oils, corn, soybean, sunflower, and safflower. And then omega-3 fats. Sources include mackerel, salmon, tongue sardines, and tuna. Plant sources are less effective, but include chia seeds, walnuts, flax seeds, and wheat germ.